right, first stop of the glorious evening out here in Wadsworth, Ohio, guys. So let's go ahead and see what they have going on at this joint. I haven't been to this SchMart at least a week or two. Well, it's been a few moments in time, so I'm not sure what they may have brought out at this joint. So we are gonna definitely do some peg surfing and some perusing. So what do you say, guys? Let's get into it. All right, and my fellow diecasters, welcome back to the channel. You know what I'm doing, back on the hunt on a great and glorious Monday night, August 25th, 2025. Ladies and germs, I am currently doing my late night SchMart hunting. Gonna go to 4, maybe 5 SchMarts, see what's going on, check out these glorious pegs. Again, thank you so much to everyone who recently subscribed to my channel. As always, much love, much appreciation. As always, can't do without you guys, so this is great, this is glorious. I'm gonna link that video too from this morning. You guys can watch me find those 2 glorious Hellcat Super Treasure hunts. One was in the dump bin, the other one was actually in front of the pegs. So yeah, pretty wild. All right, man, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into this hunt, man. Have some fun today. All right, guys, let's see what's lurking on the pegs. What did I see? Okay, some more of the Fast and Furious. So earlier today, I found, see, 2, 3, and 5. Only ones I haven't seen was the Chevy Nova, which now I have seen. So that is a nice looking diecast. And I'm looking for number 1, the Honda Civic. So is the Honda Civic here? Please let there be a Honda Civic. Oh, these are all villains. Oh, lordy, guys, that's the only one. All right, I'll have to do some looking. Make sure that, oh man, someone took a bite out of that, guys. I can't even put that on the peg. That's pretty wild. Okay, what do you think? Anything lurking up here, guys? You know, you gotta look. I don't see anything. All right, man. So only one now that I'm missing is number 1, the Honda Civic. I guess that's the hard one to find, guys. All right, did they bring some new Authentics out? Oh, let's take a gander at that, man. All right, gents, let's look at these M2 Machine Authentics. What do we got? Release 89. Ooh, that's old. That's an old but a good. I don't know how fresh this is. Looks like they brought out a bunch of release 100s. I can see there's one there, one there. That's the Chance at the Chase. Looks like they brought out maybe 3 of these, 4 of these. They brought out a lot. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Let's see here. All right, looks like that's gonna be it there. I already went over all these M2 machines in a previous video, so I'm not gonna really harp on them too much here since we've already seen them. Anything lurking down here? All right, not much going on there. All right, guys, doesn't seem like there's too much happening at this joint. So let's peruse down this way right quick, make sure I didn't miss anything. All right, looks like they just did a restock on the moving parts. So there's a ton of them here. So what do you say we go over all these? They're for 2025. The Bizzarini 5300 GT Corsa Revival. Next up, the 1991 Mitsubishi Pajero. All right, next one, the 2024 Dodge Charger Daytona RT. 2025 stock. Yes, it is. That's cool. What we got here? Yep, as I almost knock them on the floor. 2021 Fiat 500e. All right, the 2022 Mini Cooper SE. All right, the 2024 Porsche 718 Spider RS. All right, next up, the sweet 1956 Morris Minor. All right, the 2023 Nissan Ariya. Very cool. All right, so that's everything I wanted to show you on those beautiful diecasts. Let's go ahead and move on. See what else is lurking here, guys. Miss anything? We're gonna go ahead and roll out of this joint, guys, get on to the next one. All right, they have some of the last air benders here, so we already went over that this morning in my previous video. So let's go ahead, roll out of this joint, guys. I think we're done. All right, see you at the next one. 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, guys, next stop, Arlington Road, South Crackering. H case. These look old. All right, let's peruse down this way. It's kind of funny. All right, let's see what they got lurking on their pegs, boys. What do you say? All right. Don't see anything too fresh here. So I'm surprised that one SchMart I went to in my previous video had end case that they brought out. And now I've been to 2 more and I am not seeing an case on their pegs, so I wonder if these joints will be getting it soon, because the one that I went to in the previous video is a smaller locale. It's not a super center, it's just like a smaller version of a SchMart. So okay, let's keep looking. Oh, they definitely brought out air benders here, so they're definitely getting to your SchMart. So if you guys are interested in that silver series, I suggest getting onto your SchMart and picking that bad boy up, man, because they're definitely on the pegs. All right, let's take a look here, see what else we can see. All right, they got a few M2 machines here, and they have a few pink slips as well. So we're gonna go through these, and we're gonna go through these. Let's see, release 99 and release 89. All right, let's see if they got the full set of these bad boys. And I'll go through these and I'll show you these too. So let's go through these first and then we'll go from there. Guys, first one up is the 1977 Datsun pickup from release 99. All right, next one is the 65 Ford Econoline delivery van. That's nice. All right, guys, so that's all they have of release 99. They got a ton of the Datsun pickups. So let's go over the other one here. I believe it's release 89. So the 65 Ford Falcon Club Wagon. I believe the full set of release 89 is here, so let's go through this. All right, so we have the Chase Chance on release 99, the 59 VW double cab truck. All right, guys, next one up is the cool 85 Chevy Camaro IROC Z. Ooh, that would be good if that one would come in a Chase. That is nice. I love the IROC Zs, man. The mid-80s are very nice. Nice car. All right, guys, next one up is, we can see that, the 76 GMC Sierra Grande 15 4x4. That's nice. All right, next one up from release 89 is the 41 Willys Coupe. All right, next one, the 58 Plymouth Belvedere. That's a nice looking diecast, guys. All right, sweet. All right, man, so the only one that's missing is the one that's a chance at the Chase. I'm not even sure off the top of my head. I'll do some research, post a picture of both release 89 and release 99, so you guys can see what the full set of both of those releases are. I'll put them right here in the video. All right, let's get on to these pink slips. All right, sweet. The first one up is the Nissan GTR. All right, next one up is the Porsche 934 RSR. All right, this Lamborghini Aventador SV Roadster is pretty nice. Pretty nifty. All right, how about the Dodge Demon? Very nice. What we got here? Porsche 911 Carrera S in the nice sky blue. All right, the Audi R8 Coupe. Check her out. There is a lot here. Here's the Aston Martin Vantage GT8. All right, fellas, I think that's gonna be it at this joint. Okay, I think I've already seen that 124 scale before. I don't see anything lurking down there. Anything lurking up here, guys? I gotta get out of this joint. It's a little bit after 9 in the PM. I got 3 more SchMarts I want to get to. Oh, I almost caught that. My spidey senses were tingling on that one. Look at that, it doesn't even want to stay on the peg. Get up there, stay there. All right, let's go ahead and roll out of this joint, guys. Not much else going on here. I don't see anything. Nothing lurking that I can tell. All right, man, let's bust out of here, get on to the next one. See you there in 3, 2, 1. All right, so what is this? My 4th joint of the evening. So far, seen some cool diecasts. No fresh restocks, unfortunately, so far on the main line Hot Wheels. Looks like this joint has some straggling M case on their pegs. There's the cool Blitz speeder, the slide burn. I do like that diecast. That's pretty nifty. Somewhat shifty. Got the cool mod mill here. Slide kick, high roller, drift ender, another Blitz. What's that? It's a ballroom Blitz. You guys remember that song? I think it was from Wayne's World, if I'm not mistaken. At least that song, well, I don't think it's originally from Wayne's World, but it was in that movie. So that's pretty cool. I like that movie, man. Party on, Wayne. Alright, never fails. I always drop the diecasts. Alright, man, so if you guys are enjoying this content this evening, ooh, I do like the Ford Escort. Very nice and nifty. Alright, where was that? Yeah, if you guys, oh, there goes another one. If you guys are enjoying this glorious content, hit that like, hit that subscribe button as well. There's the nerve hammer. As always, guys, if you could do that, it'd be great. We appreciate it. Get my content out there to more diecasts enthusiasts like yourselves. All right, let's see what else is going on. Looks like they have more airbenders here. So every SchMart I've been to tonight has had those Silver Series airbenders on the pegs. All right, what else we got? Tons and tons of Monster Jam and Monster Trucks. I typically don't collect those, so if you guys are wondering why I never really look at them, I'm not really interested in them. So I typically bypass them as I'm hunting. So I typically just try to stick to, you know, the Hot Wheels, the Matchbox, Autoworld, stuff like that. These are regular diecast cars. All right, let's check out some of these Matchbox since we're talking about them. Let's see. Yeah, man, still, that's Super Chase. So hard to find in Matchbox. Super crazy. All right, some moving parts here as well. All right, let's peruse down this way. See what's happening. See if there's anything going on here. I don't know, man. I'm not really... Well, this would be the chance at the liquid color, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, the Lucas number 8. Okay. Yeah, this joint's a little thin, guys. I'm not seeing much, unfortunately. That's cool. I like that one. All right, so let's check out this 4-pack. Have I seen this yet? The Horizon Hauler, the 2020 Toyota GR Supra, custom Datsun 240Z, and the Porsche 934 and a half. That's pretty nice, guys. Check it out. I don't think I've seen that one yet. That is pretty nifty. Is there anything else here? They're all the same. Yeah, they are all the same. Okay, you guys, check out this sweet BigTime muscle I saw sitting here on the shelf. I almost missed it. The 87 Buick Grand National. Check it out, man. This is the first time I am seeing this glorious diecast. Let's check out the front end. Nice. Not too shabby. Yeah, man, I wanted to show you that right quick. I thought that was very cool indeed. Check her out, man. Nice. Tell you what, guys, let's go ahead and check out these color shifters. They look like they did a restock and they look new. What's the date code on the back? It's 2024, so yeah, these are definitely new for 2025. All right, man, I usually don't check out the color shifters, so let's check them out. We have the Track Tune. All right, guys, next up is the Barbaric. It's pretty cool. All right, the El Segundo Coupe color shifter. All right, the Fast Fellion. Nice looking sky blue with those dark blue rims. Alrighty, next one up is the Mattel Dream Mobile. And that's kind of greenish with the blue rims. That's pretty nice. Alrighty, so that was all of the color shifters that were here on the PEGS. So let's keep on cruising. The same. Okay. All right, man. I think this joint's gonna be quick and painless, guys. Unless there's some new 124s. No, I don't see anything new there. All right, we're gonna roll out here, guys. Let's get on to the next one. No sense of wearing out my welcome. I was trying to figure out what to say. I knew what I was trying to say. Wearing out my welcome. Yeah, we do not want to wear it out here. All right, man, let's get out of here. See you at the next one. 3, 2. All right, guys, I got to my next joint out here in Canton, and look at what I see. I see an end case. Oh, it's been pilfered. Look at that. Somebody's already been in it. That's crazy. I gotta ask an employee just to make sure, but there's no way. Oh well. No biggie. I've already found 2 supers, so I'm late to this party for sure. All right, man. Hold on a second. Anyway, guys, I talked to an employee just to make sure I can get into this. Since it's already been opened, I'm not gonna hold my breath. Oh, look at that, guys. See that? An L case car lurking in an N case. They're doing this a lot. This is like the 3rd one I've seen in this case. So that's pretty wild. Oh, lordy. Okay, so I'm gonna flip this bad boy over and see if the Hellcat is in here. I'm sure the Super is not in here, and it's not like I need it because I've already found 2 today. I'm surprised. I wasn't sure that they'd have this case. I've been to, what's this, my 3rd or 4th SchMart? I forget. All right, let's flip it over and just look real quick. All right, guys, bottom of the case, there's one missing. So I wonder if they found the Super. Here's a dud that's still in here, the Hellcat. So, all right, man, no biggie. Let's go check out the PEGS, see if there's anything going on over there. Yeah, man, hold on a second. All right, on the PEGS, we are, it looks like they may have brought out, well, put some end case on the PEGS too. So that's pretty nifty, somewhat shifty. So, you know, I'm gonna have to go through this right quick. Just make sure that there isn't a Hellcat lurking on here. Guys, you never can tell. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick PEG surf on this off a camera and see what I can see. My quick perusing, I'm not seeing anything. So, all right, man, hold on a second. Check it out, guys. More airbenders on the PEGS. Every single SchMart has restocked or has stocked those Silver Series. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's do a peruse down this way. I want to get to maybe one more SchMart here. Let's see what's going on here. The Lucas number 8. All right, I don't see that there. All right. I don't think there's any. Whoop. Almost lost that one, guys. Tons of M2 machines here. These have all been pilfered. We've already seen all those. No reason to go through that. I just went through that a few minutes ago. Okay, I think we are going to be done here, guys. Let's go ahead, roll out of here. Let's get on to the next joint. I've already seen these, the Matchbox trucks. All right, man, let's roll out of here. 3, 2. All right, I think I'm at my last one of the night, guys. I'm getting a little burned out. It's after 10. I don't think I got time. Oh, man. Yeah, you can tell. I'm getting a little beat down. I tend to drop more stuff. So, yeah, you guys know when I'm running out of energy, the PEGS, or the blisters on the PEGS will start flying. So, like I was saying, I'm a little beat down. I don't think I got time to get to another joint. So let's just enjoy our moment at this store and see what we can find. All right, here's some cool M2 machines. I think we've seen all those. I got a ton of haulers, a ton of Authentics sitting here. Looks like this has all been pilfered. There's a chance at the chase right there in release 99. What is this, H99? Okay, oh, it's got to be R. That's not no H. What the heck am I thinking? That's funny. Okay, what do we got here? Not much going on yonder. Okay, let's check out these Autoworlds. I don't think I've seen these before. Release 3 version B. The 2023 Dodge Charger RT Scat Pack. It's a nice plum crazy for the color. All right, what else we got here? Release 3 version B. Black. The Eagle Talon. What's in this set, guys? Looks like there's 6. Looks like we got the Corvette, the Kingswood, the Mustang, the Charger, the Silverado, and the Talon. All right, let's see if we can find them all. There's a lot on the PEGS. So here's release 3 version B of the Chevy Kingswood Estate. Very nice. All right, then we have release 3 version B of the 2018 Chevy Corvette Grand Sport. All right, release 3 version B of the 2016 Ford Mustang GT King Premier Edition. That's cool. They got the Oxford White and Petty Blue. Oh, that's nice. Check it out, man. Cool. All right, so that's everything on that. We got some M2 minifigs lurking up here. Anything worthy, guys? I don't think so. All right, always got to look up at the tippity top. You never know what you're gonna find. Okay, I'm not seeing much else here. Should I go through all these haulers just to see what is lurking? Okay, I don't really see anything there. All right, guys, before I roll out of here, I did come across some cool BigTime muscle I have not seen yet. Here's the cool 2006 Corvette Z06. That's pretty nice and nifty. Check her out, man. And next up is this cool 57 Chevy Vet. Very nice. Check her out, man. Pretty, pretty. All right, I do like this 57 Chevy Bel Air. Check that bad boy out. Let's check out the front end on that. Nice. Cool. All right, what else we got? The Chevy Impala. That's nice. The Ford Mustang is nice. What's lurking back here? Another Vet. This cool Mustang Dark Horse. Check that bad boy out, guys. That's very cool. And then the Dodge Charger I have seen before. All right, man, sweet. Wanted to show you those real quick. That's nice. Let's keep looking. Okay, man, so I think that's going to be it for the evening. I'm not seeing much else here I want to show you. Got a ton of the 124 scale. But I've already showed you these bad boys before, so not much to look at there. All right, somebody dragging a pallet jack down the aisleway, making a little bit of noise. Some of the Kings of Crunch. Anything worthy there? I'm not seeing anything. How about these Greenlights? Lots of the Cold Pursuit. Lordy, lordy, lordy. That's crazy. All right, so let's take a gander at the Hot Wheels right quick, then we're gonna get out of here. I'm probably just gonna go home and go to bed. I'm burned out. All right, I don't see anything going on here. All right, man, so just one locale had a chance. Had another Hellcat Super. Only one joint brought out an end case of all the ones I've been to tonight. That's crazy. I'll have to keep my eyes peeled. I wonder if they're gonna bring it out in the next couple of days. I don't know. I'm probably not going to get out this way then again for a while, I guess. So that's going to be it. I'm going to roll out of here, go home, go to bed, put this video together at some point in time. Not sure when, but I do appreciate you all tagging along. And if you like this content, you know what to do. As always, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, guys. All right, until we meet again, I will catch all of you beautiful people and my fellow diecasters. Oh, flip shot.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.